History often remembers the names of tyrants, despots, and those who commit unspeakable acts. But what happens when cruelty takes on a human face? Meet Irma Grese, a young woman who became one of the most notorious war criminals of World War II. Dubbed the Hyena of Auschwitz, her name still echoes in the dark corridors of history. Irma Grese was born in 1923 in the small German town of Reschen. Her upbringing was far from glamorous, growing up in a farming family and later facing the hardships of a broken home after her mother's suicide. By her teenage years, Grese found herself drawn into the Nazi regime, joining the League of German Girls, an organization designed to indoctrinate young women into the beliefs of the Third Reich. At just 19, Grese enlisted in the SS, taking on the role of a concentration camp guard at Ravensbrück. But her real notoriety would come during her time at Auschwitz, where her cruelty knew no bounds. At Auschwitz, Grese's reputation for sadism quickly spread among prisoners. She was known for her violent outbursts, where she would mercilessly beat female prisoners with whips or her fists, often singling out young women for extra punishment. Witnesses described her as cold and detached, finding joy in the suffering of others. One of the most horrific aspects of her time at Auschwitz was her involvement in the selection process. Over time, Irma Grese became one of the most feared figures at Auschwitz. Stories of her cruelty spread beyond the camp. Some survivors claim she participated in gruesome medical experiments on prisoners, while others spoke of her disturbing personal habits, such as walking around the camp with a whip at her side, ready to strike without warning. One of the most debated aspects of Grese's life are the rumors that surround her. There are unconfirmed stories that she kept grotesque trophies, including lampshades made from human skin. However, many historians have been careful to note that these claims, while shocking, remain unproven. What is indisputable, however, is the fact that Grese's actions brought unimaginable pain to thousands of people. Habit of choosing young, attractive women for the gas chambers, often out of jealousy or sheer cruelty. Day after day, her decisions determined life or death for the camp's prisoners. After the fall of Nazi Germany in 1945, Irma Grese was captured by Allied forces and brought to justice during the Belsen Trials. Alongside other Nazi war criminals, she faced a mountain of evidence from survivors who recounted her brutal behavior. Even at the trial, Grese remained defiant, showing no remorse for her actions. In one particularly chilling moment, she even claimed that she was just following orders, dismissing the horrors of Auschwitz as a necessary part of the war. Grese was found guilty of war crimes and sentenced to death by hanging. On December 13, 1945, at just 22 years old, she faced the gallows. In her final moments, she reportedly